What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts here, back with another reaction, man. We are out here. Westworld is on and trucking. I am ready to go to watch another 2 episodes of this series, man. Been enjoying season 3 so far. I do remember, a lot of people back in the day, when I was reacting to Westworld, when I did season 2, telling me, because I talked a little bit about how slow season 2 was. People said, don't worry, you're gonna enjoy season 3. So, and they've been proven to be right. I am enjoying the first 4 episodes of this series. So far was really well done. So props out to the producers and everybody, man. They really stepped up the writing as well for this season, in my opinion. And kind of connecting dots for us, so they're doing a really good job, and I'm enjoying the series so far. So without no further ado, this is episode 5 and 6 of Westworld. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reactions. Let me know as much by hitting that like button. Let's jump into it. I'll see you guys at the end for the review. Those were some really good episodes, man. I can't even express my feelings towards those 2 episodes. Those 2 episodes were probably 2 of the best of the season so far. We got the history behind how Rehoboam, whatever, came into being. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to build a god. This situation between Serac and his brother building Rehoboam, and the choices they had to make because it wasn't working and all of this other stuff. And there were so many things to process, so many things that brought things into light. You know what I'm saying? So many different things that brought certain things to the forefront for you to think about in these 2 episodes that I really liked, right? So from what I noticed when it comes on to this series, I think in terms of the writing, I think they were trying to create something to tickle your fancy, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Tickle your brain, think outside the box a little bit into the future that we might be heading in, and what dangers that could pose, so I really like this season because it presents a lot of questions for us as human beings. Like, you are going to have those people who think that they're doing something noble, but what you are doing to get to the goal that you want to get to, which is, oh, you want to save the world, but you want to save the world through control. You get what I'm saying? Through control from the shadows, right? It's just not going to work. It's not a moral way to do things, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So those questions that are posed during this season has been heightened a lot more than the first 2 seasons, because it's like, I don't know if this is the final season of Westworld. I don't know how this is going to end, if they're going to wrap up the storyline and everything by the end of this season. I don't know if there's a 4th season. I didn't do any research on it, so I have no idea. But from what I'm seeing here, 6 episodes in, Dolores is playing the game. Maeve is more driven by her emotions a lot more than she's driven to care about anything else. And this presents a question for humans who are like this, right? They only care about the people that are close to them. They don't care about the overall they don't empathize with others. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna do what I have to do to protect my family, but I could give 2 shits about somebody getting killed outside my door or next door. Right? You get what I'm trying to say? It's more of like, do you care about the human existence? You know what I mean? It's what I talk about all the time when it comes on to, and I talk about this on stream a lot more than I, you know what I'm saying, because it's just such a hassle to sit down and make videos, about subject matters like this, because most people are probably not going to agree with you anyways, because everybody want to be their own person or whatever the situation is. It's like people get up and they complain about a lot of things, right? They complain about a lot of things, like today's world where there's so many different, I call them petty issues, because they you know what I'm saying, like it's just a bunch of people just complaining about their existence. It has nothing to do with they really want change. They don't really want change. They just want to complain because there's no action behind their words. It's just like, oh, let's have a conversation just for argument's sake, but yet still you're putting nothing in action to change the world, if you will, right? So people like that, it brings into question a lot of things about us. Is like, how can you talk about these issues at extensive length, but you don't care about your neighbor? You can't love your neighbor, right? It's weird to me. Like, you could give two shits. Like, I try to love anyone that I in contact with, that you get what I'm trying to say. Like, that's just me. I have a very open personality when it comes on to welcoming people. Yes, I'm skeptical because I don't know, you get what I'm saying, I don't know what that person is going to be capable of, and that's the beauty of not knowing the future, is give people the benefit of the doubt, right? But you're still very cautious. Yes, you can be cautious and still show love to someone else. It's not a freaking oxymoron that, you know what I'm saying, it's like, oh, you can't, saying that you have an open personality, but at the same time you're skeptical about people. Yes, humanity is capable of terrible things. Why can't I be cautious but still show them love? You get what I'm saying? Like, people take these things and it's like you can't have one with the other, but because in terms of, they're kind of opposites, but they're really not. A lot of things can coexist together if we work together, but at the same time, it's like, we know that evil exists. We know that people are capable of doing evil things. That doesn't mean I'm just going to run into dangerous situations because, oh, I just want to show you love, brother. It doesn't work like that, right? So we still got to be cautious, but we still can have an open personality about things, as in welcoming people in your midst and not shun them before you even get to know them. Get to know people as individuals, right? So I think when it comes on to the series and what you're trying to show us in this third season here, and to get us into a thinking and questioning a lot of things that we may think, you know what I'm saying? So Dolores is like, she's trying to save her kind in a very violent way, you know what I'm saying? And Maeve also wants to save her kind, but she more cares about the people that are more closer to her than anything else. So because Dolores has the key for her to get to her daughter, that's the whole reason why she had any kind of animosity towards Dolores, is because she needs to get over to that other side where her daughter is, and Dolores is holding that key. She could care less about her kind. You know what I'm saying? She could care less about her kind. I think she cares to a certain degree, but not as much as Dolores does. Like, Dolores will sacrifice whoever to get to her goal. She does not care. You know what I'm saying? So it's a clash of two different ideals, and who am I to say which one of them is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Who am I to say? And that just creates the conundrum that we have in the thinking and the questions that is being asked or being presented to us in this series. So the writing has been absolutely brilliant, because, the thing about it is this, like, the show is not holding your hand. It's putting the perspective to you but it's an open perspective. You get what I'm saying? It's not leaning to any one side too much for you to be like, oh, you know, you have the religious aspect of the show, then you have the humanity aspect of the show, and then you have the host perspective of the show. So it's like everything is kind of open to interpretation, which, you know, everything is kind of vague, if you will. So it's kind of like you're left to your own devices. This is like, where do you go from here? And that's just a testament to the great writing in this third season here. You know what I'm saying? So really do appreciate them for doing that, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing where we go from here. Hale has escaped. She got Hale's, you know, the real Hale got the father and the son killed. Now what is she going to do? What is the decision that she's going to make? Serac, of course, I mean, I would have figured, because I'm like, how is it that you don't know? I mean, they are now anomalies that exist outside of the system. You know what I'm saying? So that's maybe why, but he must have suspected her. You know what I'm saying? By the little things that she does that is kind of out of character, because he knows Hale very well. Obviously, he knew Hale very well. So it was just this kind of question that was swirling around in my head, trying to figure out, why is it that he's doesn't know that Hale is like a plant, like at this point. So it was revealed that he knew, you know what I'm saying? But he was like playing the game until I thought he actually showed up there, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He's still selling a hologram, you know, and I mean, why show up when you don't have to, right? You know, but in any case, great 2 episodes. Moving on to the final 2 episodes of the season. I don't know if there's going to be a season 4 of this show. I don't know how they're going to end this season, if everything is going to wrap up in these next 2 episodes, or they're going to continue into a season 4. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to comment. Catch you guys later, man. Peace.